Normally, Luke, we start at the beginning and go through the game. I'm going to start at the end. What a goal to win it!
Yeah, I think that the finish is spectacular, of course, but then when you see Carl Cameron is running flat out and he's running down a hill and he crosses the ball like incredible. And for someone with the quality of Maka, then when he sees that ball, he knows it's going to go in the back of the net. But I think both bits of play are incredible.
He was like Neymar today, Carl Cameron. I mean, he was playing little give and goes here for the first goal.
Yeah, he was spectacular, and to do that type of that to show that type of quality, on a pitch like this was really top.
As you made your way across and then spoke to Charlie, you sort of gave the indication that you've not been too happy with some elements of the afternoon.
No, because it's unthinkable to concede from two corners like we did, like it's so sloppy as well. Not like a guy made a block and then a good run and then a really powerful header from something like this, or a really clever short corner where they make you come out of the positions and then find somebody arriving in the position that you left, and these sort of things you go, okay, it's disappointing, but just for a mess and then the ball to be poked in from close range is just, it's just not what I expect.
The one I would imagine straight after half time would be the one that infuriated you most, because I'm sure you'd have wanted to come out, you 3-1 up. You didn't quite get the same sort of passing possession that you had at Scunthorpe in the second half as you'd had in the first, and it was the same here. I presumed you were going to be looking for a fast start, and it didn't happen.
No, the opposite happened. I think that the pitch is difficult, and I accept that. The circumstances are not great to play that type of football. But with that said, in the first half we were able to build very, very well, and I think is like something to do with the focus and the concentration of players and not taking things for granted. And on a pitch that is on a slope and the surface is not fantastic, it's starting to freeze, you have to really, really concentrate, and they have that ability to do that. They have the quality they need to do that. So that was a bit disappointing.
But again, they showed you the resilience, that there's a great deal of bounce back ability and belief in this side, isn't there?
I think that at this stage of the season, we're, I think, probably one game away from halfway, I think is correct. And for them to show the character that they've shown, then I can't fault that. Over this period of time, I now know the group that I have and the strength of character that they have. So I'm really delighted with that. But I think that the way they started the game and to go in front, they can make the game a lot more comfortable and see the game out in a more professional way. And that's nothing against the opposition. I'm not taking away from Maidenhead, because they were very well organised and they were very motivated and aggressive. Like, I mean, most of the teams we face, of course, in this at this level, everyone, most of the time, unless they're going for a very sticky patch, most of the time the teams are very, very motivated. They have, of course, a fantastic manager. So we expect there's going to be some problems, but I think we cause too many problems ourselves.
Again, you made changes just after the hour mark. Jim off, Kevin off, Matty Palmer off, as you changed it round, and then we saw obviously the debut of John Bostock.
Yeah, I don't think anybody done anything like so bad that they had to come off far from it. Actually, I think Kevin made a really good performance, and he was struggling a little bit with a knock as well, so he started to lose a little bit of his mobility towards the end. The Jim one was more like just a tactical change, because I wanted to go with two strikers at the top of the pitch, which we don't often do, because then, as you can see, the way the game played out, we struggled to be able to control the middle of the pitch without the extra midfield player. But we felt we needed to do that to bring more firepower on the pitch. And then, of course, Matty is incredible, we know, and he has to play all the time, every game, and I think he's probably not at his top in terms of he was under the weather yesterday, is the truth, and we changed his room in the hotel to give him his own room, because we worried that maybe he'd get worse through the night and somebody else wakes up as well not feeling well if they're sharing a room with him. But I mean, he didn't have a bad game, not by any stretch. I thought Matty done well, but then to bring on a fresh player, or the player with the quality of John, then it seemed like the right thing to do.
We started with Langstaff. I guess we should mention him again. That's 21 in 22. Is the first for 13 years to get 20 league goals for Notts. There's not that many in recent years that have chipped in with 20. Certainly since 2000, he's in a very select club.
Yeah, and I think people that watch us play week in week out would say he deserves to be in that group of special players. You see the stuff that he does to score goals is very, very obvious, and we all enjoy those moments. But the way that he works for the team is incredible, and his personality, he's not flash, doesn't get carried away at all, far from it. He's very grounded, and he worked very hard, and he loves his teammates, like he respects them so much, and he knows that they help him to score the goals. And he's a talented boy, and we hope that he's going to score a lot more goals for us this season.
Just before we go, I take it entirely happy that we got the game on. I mean, the pitch appeared to play okay. How was your morning? Were you drawing back the curtains and expecting the frost, or you always been certain that it was going to be on?
Yeah, it was touch and go at one point, but this morning to see clear sky with the sun, I felt like we had a very, very good chance to get the game on. And then in actual fact, yes, the pitch was not frozen at all. I think just this patch of the pitch in front of the stand that doesn't get any sunlight, they had the covers on, and it was some bits in there very hard, but certainly not enough to make the game not playable. And so we're really pleased to keep momentum going and to get the game and not have to play here on a Tuesday night when we have a backlog of fixtures and so on. It's much better for us to play. And
just finally, have you got a couple of Portuguese guys that you've got to sort of lift their spirits, and what's going to happen tonight?
Yeah, to be honest, tonight I relax and just enjoy it a little bit. This is not relaxing for me. This is like very, very, very stressful. But we have Kevin, we have Ruben, and we also have Zhao in the staff as well. So there's plenty of banter flying around.
Will it be on the coach?
Yes, I'm sure. Yeah. Hopefully be on the coach, and some guys maybe making their own way and get to see a little bit more of it.